You can quickly assess which criteria you want to go fix through trial and error of kind. Did you pick a decent school? Is a school ranked in the top 200? And if the answer is yes, then more than likely it's probably not the school or the academic preparedness. Did you answer the question, why are you going to go to the school, fairly well? And if you feel like yes, you've got that covered, then it's probably not the school itself. The lion's share of rejections come from category 2 and 3, which is really around financial qualification, and number 3, which is really around ties to home country. So now you have to kind of determine which way did that visa officer lean towards. Did they ask you questions about a loan you're taking, or the ability for you to financially support yourself in year 2 or year 3 or year 4 if it's bachelor's degrees? Or were you asked questions about perhaps relatives in the US, or perhaps what are you going to do when you come back? And I think that would actually help you decide where you need to go spend more time. So let's actually analyze each of those differently. If it is indeed around financial aspects, then perhaps we should consider looking at your entire finances holistically. Is there ways you can supplement the finances? Maybe there's another family member who could possibly add to your sponsorship. Maybe there's another loan that you can take. Perhaps picking another school. This is a great strategy as well. Maybe the I-20 of the school that you picked was too far reaching. Maybe you can pick another I-20 which is much more within your comfort zone financially. That's another great strategy as well. So looking to see how can you further bolster the financial aspects of things could be the right strategy here. Now, let's take the third criteria. So what can you do to prove that you are indeed going to come back? Have you talked to employers? Is there an employer who might go on record and state that, yes, I'm willing to hire this person when he or she comes back with this advanced degree? Or maybe your siblings are abroad and so you really need to come back. Or maybe you need to come back to run your own business, or you do have an existing business, or you're going to work for your parents in some capacity. So I would really think about the kind of questions you were asked and then find ways to further bolster that, both through documentary evidence and also through verbally communicating exactly what your situation is. It's kind of hard for me to provide this guidance without knowing exactly what the reason might be. So I would highly suggest please set up a consultation with me. Let's go much deeper. Let's analyze every single tenet of your application through these 3 criteria, and let's go much more clinical so we know exactly what's the leaky bucket, and let's plug those holes so you have success the next time around. But it still didn't address the earlier 2 questions that we asked. When should you go back for your second interview? And what's really changed? Because the first thing the visa officer will ask you is, what's changed since the last time we came here? So unless you know exactly why you may have been rejected and you've taken proper measures to fix that, I would not recommend going to your second interview, because that will eventually lead to a second denial, which is not looking very good. Then you'll have to go for your third attempt. So I would be very cautious before going to your second round on how to fix what might be the possible errors within how you've presented your case. So let's actually assume that you've gone ahead and done so. Now you need to go back and reschedule your appointment. There may be appointment dates available very quickly. They may not be. If there isn't, then you may want to consider deferring your application to the next term. This might be a really strong strategy in doing so, because when you defer, you have more time to fix whatever might be the criteria that may be a weakness. If it's finances, you do have another additional 4 to 5 months to really bolster that down, or another 4 to 5 months to really bolster why you have strong ties to home country. Perhaps engaging with some employers would be a great strategy. Now, assuming that you're resolute in your focus of going back to the States this particular term, then go ahead and set up that visa appointment. You may not get a visa appointment prior to your program date. Then go about scheduling the expedited visa appointment. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as that you're absolutely certain that you have solved for and you have fixed the leaky bucket syndrome and plugged all the holes that might be causing a weakness in one of those criteria, if you're confident, absolutely go ahead. If you're not, and you're not getting a visa, my recommendation is don't push it. Don't get that second denial just as yet. Wait another 4 to 5 months, bolster it, and a period of time that's passing is also a really good strategy, because now you've really evaluated a lot of things, and the second time when you go in, you're a lot more confident than you were the first time around. But absolutely, please, if you have the opportunity, set up a consultation with me. Let's go a lot deeper into how we can bolster this. Even if you're deferring your acceptance to the university for a semester out, or you're planning to go back in, let's work together to see what we can do differently. Hi, my name is Patrick Carriel. To answer more questions like these, or to discuss your particular case, come find me on AmericanColleges.com. I've been in the higher education space for nearly half a decade, and during that time, I've worked with over a dozen universities on their admissions and recruitment side. I've counseled perhaps thousands of students in India on their educational pursuits, and I've also liaised with visa officers in US embassies and consulates. I'll walk you through every step of the way, and I'll ensure that you're successful in your educational pursuits.